but he doesn't.
Yeah, but the thing is, he sure the fuck did, because having a monocle,
He did have a monocle.
is synonymous with the idea of wealth.
One of the cards of him having
a monocle.
big monocle.
I know.
All right,
Whoa.
so
here's another one about...
Amber just drug out these fucking books that look like they're about ancient.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
used to read these when I was little.
How old are you?
I'm going to ignore you.
I love
Don't
you.
touch me.
Curious George never had a tail.
That's weird. Why? Oh, poachers.
Oh, and here's another part about the Mandela effect. People, especially Bibles, they'll be like, it doesn't say that in the Bible, and people will be like, well, it's a new print, so they've changed it. And they'll pull out family Bibles that have been in their families for generations, and it'll be different than what they thought. What am I looking for?
I don't know. Magic and mirrors and walls.
Y'all, okay, remember the kids' books, the Berenstain Bears?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
That was the first one I ever heard.
And everybody fucking brings it
Yeah,
up.
what about it?
It's not stained.
It's-
I
whatever
don't
they
remember
say.
that.
Berenstain.
Berenstain.
That's one I don't
Berens-
Like, it was the Berenstain Bears, but they're spelled Berenstain.
But that's another one where there are occasional remnants. Like someone will have one of the Berenstein, whatever, bear stuffed animals, and it'll be spelled differently.
I could have swore Snow White was in here.
What? Okay, Star Wars talking about CP3 or C3PO.
Yeah. That he was
Says
silver.
that he had a silver leg.
Yeah.
I
What?
don't remember.
Yeah.
I had a silver leg.
No.
If you go and look at it now, he
says
sure do.
He do now.
Sometimes it'd be
I
like
don't
that.
recall that. Hell, I had all kinds of and the
Right, and they were
the
all
little action
gold.
figures were all
And they were
gold.
all gold.
Yeah, I don't remember silver at all.
Yeah, but the effect,
Interview with the Vampire is Interview with the Vampire?
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense either, because there wasn't just one vampire.
Yeah, there was a bunch of
It's
vampires.
interview with a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex in the City. It's Sex and the City.
No, it's not, because they were nailing everything.
It's always been Sex in the City. I swear.
Is that your
Yeah,
your
it's because I'm
phone?
looking.
Still looking for Snow White, and I can't find it.
Okay, now the Fruit Loops, I remember it as Fruit, F-R-O-O, Fruit Loops.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Fruit with two O's or no?
Yeah.
yeah, because Loops has two O's.
Yeah, and so it was
Yeah.
Another one's Looney Tunes, except some people think tunes is spelled like cartoons, and others say it's spelled like
tunes
like
like
music.
cartoons.
It was always spelled like music.
No, it's spelled like cartoons
No,
because
see,
they're loony cartoons.
I thought it was cartoon, like spelled like cartoon.
But it
Yeah.
wasn't. I remember because I used to remember thinking about that when I was a little kid. I think I always like, because it was like they always had classical music. I always thought, well, I wonder if that's why.
Well, but see it.
Charlie.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna knock some shit over.
Okay, apparently I don't have Snow White in here.
But I always remember it with two O's because it was kind of like the same thing with the Fruit Loops. You know.
What?
But what I want to know about is less about the manifestation and more about the cause. You know
Why?
Because there are some theorists who I'm sure are on the fringe of the theories that believe that someone is going back in time and
Changing things.
and doing whatever they're doing, and it's subtly making these ripple effects, right? And it wouldn't really matter when we develop time travel.
Right.
You know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's 10 million years in the future.
Yeah.
You know, they can still go back. So, and a lot of people that are in agreement with this time travel theory think that might be why the world did not end on December 21st, 2012.
Because they came back and changed something?
Yeah, yeah. Or why?
But if
there
that's the
wasn't any
reason,
kind of-
that doesn't make sense now, because if it was going to end on 2012 and the time travel is the only thing that stopped it from ending, we would have had to get past 2012. So that would posit that time travel would have to have been invented before 2012.
Well, maybe the world ending is probably a bad
Okay.
a bad way to put that.
Me and my fucking logic.
No. but I mean like a major catastrophe.
Right.
You know, like not an extinction level event, but you know, damn near it.
A game changer.
Yeah.
Another one I found recently was in the Bible. They talk about the lamb laying down with the
lion.
It's the wolf.
No, it's not. It's the lion and the lamb. It always has been. That's a big thing in art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
but it says
it's
wolf.
I wish I knew what my Bible was.
Yo, heathen ass ain't got a Bible.
Yes,
Bible.
I do.
Isn't there one? There's
your heathen ass ain't got a Bible.
It'll be white.
I know.
If you see it over there.
Here's another one in the Matrix movie. Do you remember Morpheus talking to?
Yes.
Saying, "What if I told you everything you know was a lie?" Do you remember that?
Not really.
Remember when he was giving
the
choice between
the
he
blue
had the red pill and the blue pill.
Yeah, that line never occurs in the movie.
See,
that's crazy.
I remember that.
Yeah,
because it's right after he starts saying, you know, haven't you ever noticed that something seems off, you know, and he goes through this whole thing, and then he says, "What if I told you that everything you know is a lie?" And you take the blue pill and go back to your life, or take the red pill and fucking
that's the way I remember it.
Slide down the snot tunnel and get up in my ship.
The one with the lion and the lamb. I was on someone's page, and they actually went to go visit this Christian store, and they see the quote on the back of the shirt that says the lamb and wolf, and then on front of the shirt it shows a lamb and a lion.
Yeah.
He actually took pictures of that and posted it on the website.
Here's the other way that you know that the wolf and the lamb is the wrong two animals. All right, so you know how the Bible is just full of multiple meanings. Like every single line has more than one meaning, right? And just a shit ton of symbology. Well, the lion and the lamb, Jesus was known as the Lion of Judah and the Lamb of God. Mm-hmm. Lion and lamb, that's why you know it's not the fucking wolf and the lamb.
Yeah. I mean
that's like if you question anything else, you can't question that. You know, I guess you can, but
yeah.
Suki,
would you come here and just relax?
Like, no,
just relax.
Trying to find some others real quick. If you have anything, blurt it out.
Oh, it's the Lucy. Yeah, the Lucy thing. You've got some splaining to do. Says Ricky Ricardo never said that.
Yeah, and I know I've said it several times.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Like, you got some splaining to do,
Lucy.
Yeah. Wow.
Remember, Lori used to do that when we had Lucy the Basset. She'd always, and that's how she'd greet her. She'd say, "Lucy, you got some splaining to do."
Wow. Okay.
I mean, they've got some really, like a lot of it, I'm like, that's just stupid. People are mixing it up with this, or...
Well, like, here's one about the name Chick-fil-A. I mean, I don't...
Oh, yeah.
I've never paid enough attention to the devil's chicken.
Yeah, some of them...
to know.
That is the Lord's chicken.
It is the devil's chicken.
You shut your heathen mouth.
No, it is the devil's chicken.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. And yeah, there are a lot of them that I'm like, I just don't fucking...
Okay. Okay, here's one. How many people were in the car when JFK was shot?
I would have swore 4.
It was 4. It was 2 in front, and then Jackie O and him.
What do you think, Brandy?
I'm trying to see it in my mind.
Could you just describe the car?
I thought it was a
It's convertible.
Yeah. Convertible.
I don't know what.
Be a little bit more specific than that.
It was.
In my head, it's pink. I don't know if
it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was black.
No, she was wearing
longer deck, and a long hood.
But I remember she climbed over, and there were 2 people in the front. I thought so. There would have had to be 4.
There was 6.
What?
6.
Yeah.
Where the fuck were all these people?
I don't know.
It was. They showed 3 rows of seats.
It was like a stretched Lincoln.
Really?
Yep.
I don't remember.
It was four door, and then 2 people facing forward, 2 agents facing back, and then JFK and Jackie O.
Okay. I mean.
Yeah.
It's not the way I remember it, but whatever. Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people are like, "Oh, these people just aren't remembering right." And, I could understand that if you say, was it like this or was it like this? What do you remember? And you get several different answers from people.
But when you got
like half people saying this and the other half saying this, that makes it a little weird.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. See that, and that's why
the lion and the lamb is bugging me.
Yeah,
like that's just been
just like in the beginning. What did God create?
The heavens and the earth.
Say it again.
The heavens and the earth.
Hold on, Ross. Say it again.
The heavens and the earth.
Okay, it's not the heavens; it's the heaven.
The heaven and the earth.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
The heavens are.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, thinking back to a child in church and stuff. I mean, it was always the lion lay down with the lamb. That was such a thing. Like we in Sunday school and.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really freaking me out.
Okay, here's another one, and I distinctly remember this because, as a matter of fact, I remember cartoons with him doing something with them. Mickey Mouse does not have suspenders.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does.
His high-waisted shorts
And he would always do
do
like
not
this.
have. I remember him doing that.
Yeah.
With one
Yeah.
strap or both straps or whatever. It says absolutely he does not. Says
Well, that is not true.
says they can't find anywhere in the cartoons that show him with shoulder straps, but people claim that they had toys and stuffed animals when they were younger that had in his full outfit. But I remember the cartoons with him doing that, him pulling the suspender out,
like
either one side or
Yeah.
both or whatever. I distinctly remember that.
See,
That's crazy.
See, it starts messing with your mind.
That is crazy.
I'm still hung up on the one. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm thinking about all the little paintings and stuff, like in churches,
And that's what everybody's saying. You can find, and like that guy today, he found that shirt that had a lamb and a lion on the front, and then the scripture on the back says a wolf.
What was that other one? It was in Genesis. It was. Wait a minute. Was it?
Yeah, there were some other Bible ones I was trying to find.
There's another one.
Whoa!
That and it's such an iconic verse.
Like
And
one of those.
I can't remember what exactly it is, but it changed, and it doesn't make sense. What?
Tiananmen Square?
What about it?
That's in China.
It says that the tank didn't run over the guy that was trying to protest.
It's not what I remember.
He didn't run
It
over him.
says the tank went around him.
I remember
No,
the tank running over him.
See, I remember going around.
Yeah, he didn't.
I also remember a lot of people, and the pictures I've seen, it's just him.
Yeah, but in my memory, I remember it was a protest. There were a lot,
In the picture,
Yeah,
it
but
shows it's just him and the tank.
There's
and I don't
nobody
remember
else around.
I don't
in the
remember
picture.
that.
Yeah,
I remember tons of people.
See, I remember people on the
but
side.
you know what? China, they could have photoshopped all the people out of that. I mean, they are notorious for,
Yeah, but I don't know that anybody's ever found any residue of a
Residue,
picture.
it sounds so
I
like,
know.
gunky.
Wow, that's
Of a picture with all the people in it. Oh yeah, this stuff about CERN. They think is
What now?
All right, so you know what CERN is with the Large Hadron Collider? Mm-hmm. Okay, so they believe that they're trying to open up. There are two theories. They believe that
Who's
that the internet. They being
people on the
people
internet.
who don't trust the official CERN release documents.
Okay.
They believe that actually CERN has said they're trying to open up a black hole. That's why they're taking these particles and colliding the shit out of them at the speed of light.
so they can study a black hole.
Yeah,
Right.
well, some people believe one of two things has happened. Either one, they were successful, back a couple of years ago, or two, they opened up a breach into another dimension, which that's not a conspiracy theory. Well, it's a theory, but
Right.
but there are actually it's not a theory. That's a law. There are other dimensions. Matter of fact, that's how the quantum D-wave computer works. But and they say that these are ripples from opening up that breach.
They're saying that's what these Mandela effects are.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why it's happening or how, but this is blowing my mind. Like the movie Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner.
Build it. And
If you build it,
They will come.
come. Nope.
Now it's If you build it, he will
He
come.
will come.
That seems like a lot of work for one fucking guy.
Seems almost like a biblical thing. He will come.
What was
Yeah.
that? Babe Ruth, I think. Is that who it was in the movie?
Oh, no, there was
What did
tons of-
Shoeless
no,
Well, I
Joe
know there
Jackson?
was, but there was.
I thought it was for Shoeless Joe Jackson.
I think it was Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
But I
thing
remember
is-
build it and